Okay, it's Thursday afternoon, so just going to quickly run through my predictions for the Championship fixtures this weekend. Kicking us off tomorrow night is Norwich versus Oxford. Norwich in 11th place, 4 points off the playoffs, so going to need to put a bit of a run together to get above all those teams between them and the playoffs. Oxford, no winning 7, scored 2 against Coventry, but been pretty poor in front of goal before then. So I think it's going to be a home win 2-0. Coventry take on Stoke, a return for Mark Robins to Coventry. Coventry, I think they've won 8 out of 9, up into 5th place. Absolutely flying, looking so good. Stoke down in 20th, only 5 points above the relegation zone. So they're going to be eager to pick up some points sometime soon. But I don't think it's going to come this weekend. So I've gone for a 2-0 home win. Watford take on Millwall. Watford have been pretty poor at home recently. They did win against Luton last time at home, but I think before then it was a horrific run. Millwall in 12th place. So I think they'll be happy with that. Seems to be a bit better recently. I think it'll be a tight game. So going for a 1-1 draw. Bristol City take on Hull. Bristol City in 7th place. I think they said the other day they picked up the most points since Boxing Day in the Championship. So they've been on a hell of a run. So they'll be looking to get in the playoffs. Hull down in 19th, 5 points above the relegation zone. Won 4 of their last 6 away. So not a particularly bad record on the road for them. But I am going to go for a home win, 3-0. Burnley take on Luton. Burnley finally let a goal in against Cardiff in the week. I did say it would happen at one point. Obviously, it was going to happen at some point. I didn't think it would happen at Cardiff, but they've now let in 10 goals for the season. I'm sure James Trafford is gutted. They're taking on Luton at home, who beat Portsmouth last time out. 5 points adrift of Cardiff in the relegation zone. I think it'll be a tough ask, and I think Burnley will get back to their clean sheet. So I've gone for a 2-0 home win. An interesting game at Pride Park as Derby take on Blackburn. John Eustace facing the team that he left. It's looking pretty bleak for Derby though. Lost their last 6 at home. They've drawn 1 and lost 5, but they haven't scored a goal in their last 6. So that really isn't a particularly good record. Blackburn away, not the best away record, but with Derby's lack of goals, I think they'll get the win. So I've gone for a 2-0 away win. Plymouth take on Sheffield Wednesday. Plymouth in desperate need for points. They are really poor on the road, but they are better at home. Taking on Sheffield Wednesday, have lost 4 of their last 5. I think this will be an entertaining game. I think there'll be goals in this one. So I think Plymouth will get the win. Gone for a 3-2 home win. Sheffield United take on Preston. Sheffield United, great win at QPR, back to winning ways after their home defeat to Leeds. Preston, obviously not Burnley out the FA Cup, which is brilliant for them. Love a draw in the league, drawn 16 games so far this year. But I think it'll be a tough ask at Sheffield United. So gone for a 2-0 home win. Sunderland take on Cardiff. Sunderland in 4th place. Obviously lost a couple of games, but did get back to winning ways against Sheffield Wednesday last time out. Cardiff 1 place above the relegation zone. Like I said, they lost to Burnley. I thought at one point Cardiff might be getting away, but they've been dragged back into it. Not an easy game for them. I think Sunderland have felt a bit dodgy recently, but I think they'll get the win. It's gone for a 3-1 home win. Swansea take on Middlesbrough. Swansea in 16th place. Middlesbrough, they were on that horrific run, weren't they? Fell away out of the playoffs, but they responded with 2 wins on the bounce, 2 points out of the playoffs now. I feel like there'll be goals in this game. and I think it'll be entertaining. I just fancy Middlesbrough for goals away from home. So I'm going for a 2-2 draw. West Brom take on QPR. West Brom sat in that last playoff spot. It's really tight, so they're going to need 3 points. QPR lost 3 of the last 4. They were on a really good run, but sort of come off the boil now. West Brom as well, really good point at Leeds. I think at home they'll get the job done. So I'm going for a 3-0 home win. And finally, Portsmouth take on Leeds. Portsmouth, they got a point at least, didn't they, on the opening day? These are all the reverse fixtures of the opening day games. Portsmouth, really good at home, but I just think Leeds are a level above, aren't they? So I think they'll win convincingly. So I've gone for a 3-0 away win. They're my predictions for this weekend. Let's see how we get on.